Alright, so let's see about this. Let's review this shit. I was mostly yapping about in the Marvel Rivals chat. Alright, so let's see about this. Angela, the Hand of Heaven, receive a slight boost to her sustained fighting power. After activating Divine Judgment, increased acts of E-Course. Angela's bonus health from 30 per enemy hit to 40 and allies from 50 to 20. Really? That's something. Fucking bonus health. Bro, Angela is a fucking annoying ass character. I'm telling you, bro. She might be more annoying than Cap. Because, like, support players is gonna have a hard fucking time. Venom, Feast of the Abyss, ultimate ability, now applies a 30% healing reduction to enemies hit. Oh shit, that's a nice little buff right there. I'm not gonna lie to you. Alright. Hella gains 25 bonus health. So when she turns to that fucking bird, she just gains a 25% bonus health. I don't know why they didn't give her that, you know, for the most part. But when I play against good Angela, it'd be raps. Oh, especially the Lord Angelas. That's gonna be a nightmare. The Daywalker gets a slight boost in his offensive powers. Increased Daywalker dash secondary attack range from 4.5 to 6. Jesus. Oh, that's a buff and a half. Shit. New effect. Landing all 4 hits of Whirlwind / grants 1 / speed stack. Really? I mean, I'm not gonna lie. Blade kind of need that buff. Because, like, you know, Blade is just not that good, to be honest. Shit. Human Torch. Reduce fire cluster hit damage per projectile from 5.5 to 5. New fire cluster now has a 0.5 delay before ammo begins to replenish. During plasma body, reduce movement speed from not. Why are they reducing his movement speed? They nerfed Johnny again. Like, it's just crazy. They remove his mobility a little bit. That is insane. Yeah, they kind of see. Because, like, I think when Johnny was first released, people thought he was just trash. So they buffed the fuck out of Human Torch. And now since people are, like, playing him, because, like, you know, his primary has, like, a shotgun headshot shit. Now they're just nerfing him. I mean, it's the same thing with Wolverine. People thought Wolverine was trash. Then, you know, people actually know how to play him. And it's just raps from there. But hey, Monato's he's a Blade main, so you know that fuck, he's already good with Blade. So imagine that shit with the buff that he's getting, bro. Monato's gonna be fucking nasty with him. Linley's threat against high health enemies slightly increased. Lower fixed damage of Yahi Chun. Is that the no? It's not. Yahi Chung Quen from 9 to 8 will increase the percentage damage of the enemy's max health per strike from 2.7 to 3.1. Oh shit. First part is letting Psylocke move a bit faster when she's in her ult to better catch enemies slightly outside of me. That shit is insane. So they buff Iron Fist. I don't know why they buff Iron Fist, but you know, crazy. After successfully pulling an enemy to this extended grip, the target is now inflicted to a 1 second immobility effect. Whoa. So it's like a stun, right? So you can't like move and shit for like a second? Oh god. As if Mr. Fantastic wasn't annoying enough. Now they gave him that type of shit. That's fucked, dude. That's fucked. That's actually kind of fucked. Alright, Phoenix. Jean Grey burst potential has been toned down. Melee attack no longer stacks sparks. Really? So that little 3 thing on the top of the people's head doesn't. Oh, okay. That's actually kind of needed because like Jean Grey is a little too damn strong. Because we all seen like somebody like Senpaku's like, you know, when nasty with Jean Grey. That shit is insane. Primary weapon ammo no longer replenished during Dark Ascent. Added 1 second to cool down to Dark Ascent. Yeah, so that little stack thing on the top of their heads, it no longer has that shit. Yeah, nah. She is a little bit that crazy. Sai's ultimate ability now has slightly more float and more sting. Reduce self-flow rate during Dance of the Butterfly from 30% to 15%. Increase each strike damage from. Wait a minute, what? Increase each strike damage from 150 to 100. Why? Yeah, they buff Sai. That's fucking Christ. All right. Cloak and Dagger. Tai and Tandy's ultimate ability now takes a bit more energy to release their Eternal Bond. Increase the energy cost of Eternal Bond ultimate ability from 4,300 to 4,500. Oh, so that's a nerf. Now I don't understand this C&D buff. No, they increase the No, they increase the energy cost. So it takes more time to like. I don't know if this is a buff. Because now it takes like a lot more time to like get the ultimate ability because they get it so damn quick. So now they just increase the energy cost. That's not a buff. That's actually a nerf. Which is actually kind of needed because Cloak and Dagger gets that shit way too fucking quick. No, you good. Our beloved Jeff survivability takes a slight hit. Reduce the crit damage reduction from the Oblivious Cuteness passive from 70% to 15%. Why did they nerf Jeff? I mean, I'm assuming this has something to do with the fucking triple support meta. Because it's like, yeah, I guess this is the way to deal with the triple support meta. So they nerf Jeff for, I don't know. That's weird. That's kind of weird. Yeah. Rocket Raccoon. Increased damage boost granted by CYA ultimate ability from 25%. So they put. Okay. Okay. So not only does this make Rocket Raccoon a little bit more viable, but they put back. So they increase the damage boost in the amplifier, it was 40% before, but then they nerfed it down to 25%. Now they put it back to 40. So not only you get you get overshield for that. Not only you get overshield for that, now you get a damage boost, a high ass damage boost. That makes the rocket more viable. Oh my god. Oh shit. Holy shit! I think Rocket might be banned next season, bro. I think Rocket might be banned this next season. Nah, they buff it. I wish his survivability was. I wish his mobility was buffed though. Increase in imperative patch healing amount to 35 to 30, and healing bonus to the following allies from 10 to 5. Increase the energy cost of Rage of Ultron from 3,400 to 3,700. Damn. Bro, they nerfed the shit out of Ultron. Like I said, this is their way to deal with the triple support meta. So I can kind of understand why they nerfed him, but at the same time, Ultron doesn't need that nerf. Ultron does not need that nerf. That is insane. Bro, this is their way to deal with the triple support meta that, blame the community, bro, cuz it's like, whenever they're like in a losing streak or some shit, they just either pick Ultron or Jeff, or even sometimes Mantis, and it's just, yeah, that shit's tiring, bro. I'm still playing them in ranked next season. Oh boy, Jay, you might get cursed out, bro. Fuck you mean buff rocket mobility? His small ass is already canceristic. You're right. You're right. He has a Gala Jeff free card. You're right. It's like fuck you mean buff his foot. Oh shit. Nah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. Ultron doesn't need a nerf. Like he's most likely more like a DPS now. I don't know why they made him a support, but it's like at this point just remove the nigga, bro. Wait, well, I thought they were gonna nerf Emma. Or am I tripping? I thought they're gonna nerf Emma. Tied to that little crawling up wall and running away with no punishment. Now imagine if they nerf Rocket, get out of jail free card, like the same thing with Jeff, and they had like a little cooldown and shit. That would have been fucked. And these are all the team ups. And that's all the team ups. Yeah, I'm not gonna lie to you, bro. The fact that they buff Rocket ultimate ability and they nerf Ultron again. It's kind of crazy. I'm not gonna lie to you. It's kind of crazy. Oh boy. Oh, let's see about this. Yeah, Human Torch got another nerf. Reduction in damage and mobility. Like that's. I mean, like Human Torch is strong as shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. I mean, if it falls to the right hands, then yeah, Human Torch is fucking dangerous. If I remember, the dev team are actually pretty cracked playing Rocket. Really? That's interesting. Who else? Phoenix. Yeah, this is a much needed nerf, bro. This is a much needed nerf because Jean Grey is too fucking strong. Whenever she did that, the little stack down, the stack thing on the top of their head, yeah, that has been gone. So she basically just plays like Hella now, but with like a little bit burst. They removed the stacking shit now, which is much needed because like Jean Grey is too fucking strong. She's too fucking strong. Thank God that hoe ass Jinder got him. Looking bitch got that nerf. But I'm Psylocke. Oh man. Oh man. No way. No way. They buffed that bitch. God damn it. They buff her ultimate ability. Oh. And they buff Iron Fist for some fucking reason. They only buff Hela survivability because I'll be like, no way they're buffing Hela, but it's just her survivability. But at this point, Jean Grey is like a Hela but with less damage. Yeah. Like I said, Jean Grey is fucking strong, bro. Like if it falls to the right hands, then yeah. Angela's gonna be a fucking problem. Like I said, if it falls to the right hands, Angela would absolutely terrorize the background. Just like with Cap, just like with Venom, and just like with Hulk. She could legit just drag you away from the teammates. And like, yeah, and she'll just be flying around or shit. Because her mobility is like, whatever she's like flying, she moves a little bit too quick. It's kind of like Johnny's mobility in a way. Because like she flies a bit too damn fast, especially when she's like doing when you press the dash. Man, that's gonna be something. So like I said, bro, Angela's gonna be a fucking problem. Well, her mobility is good, but also that's her downfall. Really? Yeah, I'm telling you, man, it's just crazy shit. Cloak and Dagger most definitely needs that nerf. Nah, Angela's faster than Johnny right now. Nah, for real. Hold on. Yeah, this was a need a nerf. I'm not gonna lie, this was a need a nerf because Cloak and Dagger been getting that ultimate so fucking quick, bro. This was a much needed nerf. I like this one. Like I said with the Jeff and the Ultron nerf, this has something to do with the whole triple support meta. So it's kind of crazy. Now they have to pick up Rocket for like as a triple support, as like a third support because of the damage boost on his ultimate ability. Man, that's gonna be insane. That shit's gonna be insane. Um, Put her in a cramped spot and turn a tight corner. She's not getting very far. She's still a CC sponge. Yeah. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Iron Fist doesn't deserve a birth. Oh my god. Buff. Psylocke doesn't. Ultimate, bro. Come on, bro. Ultron doesn't need a nerf. They should have buffed Jeff healing output. I'm not gonna lie. But again, triple support meta. Oh yeah, Blade most definitely need a buff. So Monato's gonna be terrorizing the fucking backline. I mean, he's gonna terrorize the fucking, all that shit. This shit is kind of crazy though. I want to see what the comments are saying. See Rocket alt buff. Oh yeah. As a Mr. Fantastic main, I am jumping for joy. As an Ultron main, I stay back down. Yeah, that's what all the players wanted. The Ultron in your team heals even less. That's crazy. We all be enjoying the amplifier next patch. Yep. Y'all better enjoy that fucking amplifier, pussy. Ultron is definitely not beating the DPS in disguise allegation now. I'd add that in the previous patch, his ult got a meaningless damage buff against overhealth. He's now a triple support jail and completely banished from it as a passive heal won't be enough against dive. Yeah. Yes, because Hela needs another buff, more buff to Hela. I'm saying, bro, bro, Hela doesn't need another buff. It's a good thing. It's just her survivability, but it's like, dog. Hela was like so cracked in like season 0 or season 1, if I remember correctly. That Hela was cracked, and now they're just buffing her. You know what's crazy? Bucky has not been nerfed. Bucky has not been fucking nerfed. I'm telling you, everybody has been crying about a Squirrel Girl nerf and all this other shit. Y'all not crying about the Bucky nerf, bro. Bucky is strong as shit. I'm telling you, bro. Bucky is strong as shit. It's crazy. Dear rivals, as an Ultron Lord, I can represent all of his players by saying Ultron's healing isn't the problem, it's the damage. Stop nerfing the healing and nerf the damage. Yeah, bro. Honestly, Bucky is fine. You think he's fine? Okay. Okay. For now. Oh, what a bad day you might have, bro. Cause like, bro, if Bucky falls into the right hands, bro, he is strong as shit. I'm telling you, he has like over health. He has like an over shield to like one of his ability where he just charge up his punch and just thrust it at the opponent. And then that little dash uppercut shit. That's an over shield. And then apparently that little shit where he like thrusted his fist forward. Apparently that removed your that cancels your mobility. So yeah. Okay, now I argue with this Ultron comment. Yeah. He does not need Earthbound uppercut. For real, bro. Yeah, bro. I don't mind nerfing his damage, but his healing. Again, triple support meta. This is their way to deal with the triple support meta. So, yeah. The Phoenix and Ultron nerf are abysmal. No. The Phoenix nerf is needed because she is strong as shit. I'm assuming this anonymous person have never seen Senpaku use Jean Grey, bro. If it falls into the right hand, Jean Grey is strong as hell. Jeff got nerfed. How dare you? Once again, man. Mantis doesn't get shit. Facts, bro. So now they might pick up Mantis. So whatever, the enemy team is losing and shit, now they have to pick up Mantis. As like a triple heal, as like a third healer. So now people is gonna practice Mantis, and now she's gonna be the third support instead of Ultron now, since Ultron got nerfed. Ultron getting more nerf than Luna is criminal insanity. Yeah. Oh yeah, they didn't do shit to Luna. Oh, she already got a nerf. I think she's fine. Torch problem is not his damage. It's the fact that he's quite literally immortal if enough resources are given to him. Yep. And that's a damn fact. An insane rocket alt buff. I'm telling you, bro, a lot of people is going to enjoy the amplifier. It not only gives you overshield, but it gives you a 40% damage boost. So now a lot of people is gonna pick up Rocket now. Rival's favorite character, Luna bitch ass Snow. Yeah, it's crazy, man. Ultron should be a DPS, but then y'all would have bitch about so many DPS, so it's like, I do understand the comment, but it's like, yeah. I pray they don't touch Mantis because they're gonna nerf her again. Well, get ready for next season then, Snake, because it's like, because people are gonna pick up Mantis as like a third support. They're gonna pick her up as a third support, man. That shit is insane. They're gonna pick her up as a third support. I'm telling you, man, this shit is wild. Shit is actually wild. I still can't believe that they nerfing Ultron. Like this is Ultron's like what, third nerf? And like the thing is, when Ultron like came out and shit, he wasn't really that good as a support, to be honest with you. So like his healing output keeps getting nerfed, his damage output keeps getting buffed. So what's the point of Ultron being like a support if you're just gonna nerf his healing output? Like it just doesn't make any sense. It doesn't really make any sense. And like I said, bro, they nerf Jeff again. Why does Jeff need a nerf? Jeff doesn't need a nerf. He's already like a low-key bad support. Just buff his healing output and his primary attack and make his bubbles like burst healing instead of a healing over time. And give the bubble thing a 5 instead of a 3. That would have made Jeff a lot more viable. Yeah, that would have made Jeff a lot more fucking viable. Like, buff his healing output in his primary attack and give like 2 extra charges to his bubbles. Not only that, make it a burst healing again. Like the bubbles doesn't need to be a heal over time. That's just bad, bro. Like they say they love Jeff, but they just keep fucking him up. It's crazy. I think the rivals is just watching Morty's Ultron clip, and they probably was like, "Oh hell no, nerf him." Nah, like Morty is a really, really, really good Ultron. So it's like, I can imagine this shit, right? I can imagine Guan was like watching Morty gameplay, and he's like, "Yeah, no, Ultron is a little bit too good. Let's nerf him. Nerf his healing output. Nah, nerf him." It's crazy, bro. But again, triple support meta, bro. It's the deal with the triple support meta. You know, okay, so you know with the triple support meta shit, you know what they should do? They should make it like, okay, so with the triple support meta shit. So instead of you know what they should do? If you're picking 3 supports in the team, their healing output gets gutted. Like say Luna's healing output is nerfed, Cloak and Dagger's healing output nerfed, Jeff healing output nerfed during the game. So like say Cloak and Dagger and Luna double support, healing output the same way. They pick the third support, healing output reduced. Healing output reduced. Instead of just nerfing the individual character, I feel like they should just... I feel like that's going to be a little bit difficult, though, to implement, though. I feel like that's going to be a little bit difficult to implement. Because that would take, like, a lot of balancing, a lot of tweaks in here and there. So that's going to be really hard to do that. But I feel like that's a little bit better than just nerfing fucking Ultron. Ultron doesn't need a nerf. So like with the triple support, during that game, Luna's healing output reduced, Cloak and Dagger's healing output reduced, and Jeff healing output reduced. I feel like that's a better way to deal with the triple support meta than just nerfing Jeff and Ultron. Because you know what they're going to do? They're just not going to pick Ultron. They could pick up Rocket. They will legit just pick up Rocket. Or Mantis. I'm telling you, bro. They'll just pick up Rocket or Mantis. Or, I don't know about Loki. What's her face? Sue Storm? Invisible Woman? They could just do that shit. I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like Jeff and bro, Jeff needs a tweak up, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Jeff needs a tweak up. He does not need a nerf at all. And Ultron too. I agree. Ultron doesn't need a nerf.